Hi, this is Maria, and in this video I'm going to show you how to apply tapping to release resistance. If you are experiencing resistance to doing something that you really do want to do, it's often as a result of sometimes deeper issues that are being triggered in the moment. So if you're procrastinating or putting off something or finding excuses not to do something, it's likely that you're resisting it. You're resisting taking the actions that you want to or need to do to get to where you want to be. So for instance, there might be some things that you want to do to take care of yourself better, and you might be resisting taking those actions, maybe getting to bed earlier, or maybe eating a good breakfast, or maybe going out for some exercise, doing some things that align with your health and fitness goals, but you are resisting it, you're fighting it, you are avoiding it, you're putting it off. Tapping is a wonderful way to help you to embrace the resistance and then move through it. So, as I said, embracing the resistance, accepting it, and being curious about it is the first step to releasing the resistance. So the way we release stuck energy or blocked energy or anything that feels like resistance is first acknowledging that it's there. Once we acknowledge that it's there, then we can start to move the energy, move our awareness, and get in touch with maybe the deeper reasons why the resistance is there in the first place. So instead of beating yourself up because you're avoiding doing something, or you notice that you're resisting something and you are blaming yourself or creating all kinds of stories around that, it's time to stop doing that and just accept that that's what you're doing, is resisting. And there's a deeper reason why. There's the wisdom of your body, there's the wisdom of your mind, there's the wisdom of your spirit that is having you stop and not move forward in this moment. So if you are new to tapping, I will put some links below where you can learn a little bit more about it. But for this video, I'm going to just jump right in and show you what to do. So I want you to tune into what it is that you're resisting. Maybe it is doing something for your health. Maybe you're resisting completing a project that you're working on. Maybe it is resisting having a conversation that you would like to have. So look at the object that you are resisting and tune into it. When you look at the object and you tune into it, notice how it feels. And you might feel it in your body, a constriction. You might even be feeling some anxiety around it. Just tune into the energy that you're experiencing in your body when you think about that objective that you want to pursue. And that's the first step. And you can start with your hands in your heart. And take a deep breath in and let it go. And tune in to the object that you want to pursue, the objective that you like to pursue, and where there is resistance. And as you tune into it, just notice how that feels. Take another deep breath in and let it go. So we're going to do this round of tapping with a setup statement. And if you're going to follow along, which I encourage you to do so, I'd like you to take responsibility for your health and well-being and make some space and some time to follow along with this video. So I want you again, I'll say it again, to tune into that point of resistance. And repeat after me. And if it's not true and it doesn't land, the words I say, I'd like you to adjust them so that they do feel true for you. For instance, you can say, even though I'm feeling this resistance, when I think about this project or this activity, and you can fill in the blanks with whatever is true for you. I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Now, if you don't, or you're having a hard time honoring and accepting yourself, you can change that to I'd like to honor and accept myself. I'd like to, wouldn't it be nice if I could honor and accept myself? Make it real, true and real for you. Okay, even though I have this resistance when I think about this project, I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. And take a deep breath in and let it go. And one more time, even though I have resistance, when I tune into this project, I'm avoiding it, I'm making excuses, and I'm blaming myself for procrastinating. I choose to honor and accept myself and this resistance in this moment. And take another deep breath in and let it go. Good. And then tapping the top of the head. Breath in and breath out. All of this resistance. Soften and flow. Release and let go. And tapping on the third eye. Take another breath in and breath out. Ease and flow. Release and let go. On the eyebrow. All of this resistance when I think about this project. Ease and flow. Release and let go. The side of the eye. Take another breath in and breath out. All of this resistance, ease and flow, release and let go. Underneath the eye, and tuning into the project, and notice how you feel when you think about that objective that you would like to move forward with. And breathing, ease and flow, release and let go. And then tapping the top of the lip. Even though I have resistance, I choose to honor and accept myself right here in this moment. I choose to honor and accept the resistance right here in this moment. The crease of the chin. Soften and flow, release and let go. And the collarbone. Even though I'm feeling resistance, I choose to honor and embrace myself in this moment. And then tapping on the finger points, on the thumb point, ease and flow, release and let go. And the pointer, breath in and breath out, and the middle finger, soften and flow, release and let go, and the ring finger, and the pinky, the side of the hand. Take a deep breath in and let it go. I choose to honor and accept myself in this moment. Breath in and breath out. Bringing your hands to your heart. Taking a deep breath in and letting go. Tune into your body and notice how you're feeling. Once again, think about the objective. What is it that you're wanting to do that you're feeling resistance? Maybe you already have some awareness of something deeper that's having you avoid it. Maybe there's some fear that's coming up. Maybe there's this worry or concern about stepping into the unknown, doing something different. It might open up a whole can of worms about a lot of different things as to why you're feeling resistant to take a step, to take an action into doing or being or having something that it is that you would like. So the next step would be to tune in to any other emotion that's coming up around the resistance. Now you might still just feel resistance. You might feel it in your body, blockages in your body, or not. You might just know that you're avoiding it. Again, the first step is to accept that this is where you're at. Then tuning in to some of the emotion that's around the resistance. Some of the emotion around the avoidance. What is it that you're avoiding? So let's go with fear, because oftentimes fear drives the resistance, right? We put things off, we avoid things because maybe we're afraid that we won't do it perfectly, and perfectionism is a whole subject onto itself because we put so much pressure on ourselves to do things perfectly. So maybe there's a pressure that you're putting on yourself to do it perfectly, and there's a fear that you won't do it perfectly. Or maybe there's a fear that if you take these actions in your life, it's going to change other aspects of your life. Oftentimes there's a wisdom to us having resistance, and we want to tune into that. Again, we don't want to push through it, and we want to embrace it, because pushing through it is not going to keep us going in a sustainable way. When we push through something and we get the job done, it doesn't really feel good in our energy body. And so we don't keep up the practice and move through it in a way that would feel more loving and gentle. So let's do another round on tuning into maybe there's some fear about taking a step in the direction that you would like to go. Okay, so once again, another setup. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Even though I have some fear, and it's having me avoid this action that I would like to take, I choose to honor and accept myself right here and right now. Even though I have some fear, and it's forcing me to procrastinate and to put off doing what I'd like to do, I choose to honor and accept myself right here and right now. Even though I have some fear that's driving this resistance, I choose to honor and accept myself right now. And tune in to the situation, the objective. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Tap the top of the head. Breath in and breath out. All of this resistance, soften and flow. And on the third eye, all of this resistance and fear, release and let go. On the eyebrow, all of this fear, and the side of the eye, I choose to honor and accept myself in this moment. Underneath the eye, take a breath in and breath out. The top of the lip. Even though I have all of this fear, I choose to honor and accept myself right here in this moment. Crease of the chin. Even though I have this fear, I wonder how I can support myself to take the next step. And the collarbone. I wonder how I can encourage myself to do what's needed to take the next step so that I can align with my goals, with my intentions. And then tapping on the thumb point, take a deep breath in and let it go. You can move your shoulders and your head, get the energy flowing. Breath in and breath out, ease and flow. and the pointer. Release and let go. And the middle finger. I choose to honor and embrace myself in this moment. And the ring finger. I choose to honor and embrace the fear that's coming up for me. And the pinky. I choose to support myself and encourage myself through this fear. Side of the hand. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Ease and flow. And then bring your hands to your heart. Take another breath in and breath out. Ease and flow. Release and let go. So once again, I'd like you to tune into that situation that you're procrastinating and notice if anything is different. Notice if you have more awareness as to what's the underlying driver of the resistance. And maybe you're still feeling resistance. That's okay. Keep tapping, embracing the resistance, embracing the fear, or embracing any other emotions that come up around this. Oftentimes, a few rounds of tapping, it'll relax the brain, it'll relax the body, and then you'll get those light bulbs. You'll get that insight as to what you can do to help you to take the next step. Maybe you need some support. Maybe you need to learn a new skill in order to move forward in what it is that you want to do. And maybe it's just simply holding your own hand and walking yourself through it in a gentle, loving way, rather than beating yourself up because you're being resistant. So I encourage you to try this on your resistance. I encourage you to let me know how it goes for you. And if you have any questions about this, I'd be happy to answer them. Leave a message below this video and I would be happy to answer your questions. That's all for today. I hope that you continue to take good care of yourself and embrace yourself fully in this moment. Take care now.